Hi, my name is Fernando MartÍ. I'm co-director of the Council of Community Housing Organizations, a coalition of 23 affordable housing developers and housing justice advocates here in San Francisco. In our day-to-day work, we are often deep in the weeds of housing policy or ballot campaigns. But the work of building power for everyday people seeking housing stability and changing the public narrative from simplistic solutions to our society's built-in housing inequity requires that we take a broader, longer view. And for that, Shelterforce is extremely important to our work. Shelterforce knows that community development is much more than just housing. From cultural work to economic empowerment to health, these are the foundations of community. It covers housing from all angles, from tax credit buildings to limited equity co-ops to CLTs, even to tiny houses. Shelterforce tackles the tough issues that we see raging around us in San Francisco. From the narrative between YIMBYs and NIMBYs, looking at racial exclusion, whether by historic redlining or by the economic exclusion of gentrification. Shelterforce has remained extremely relevant in these times of COVID-19 and the pandemic as we all try to figure out how we deal with a changed world that we are in, covering rent relief, covering eviction moratoriums, those things that are going to make or break people's lives in their homes and in their futures. Shelterforce doesn't forget the importance of organizing or why elections matter. This work is not just about good housing policy, but about creating actionable policies that make real change in people's lives. For us, that is one of the key things of the work, is reminding ourselves of the relevance and the importance of organizing and electoral work. So for us, Shelterforce is a key voice in the movement for housing justice, and I urge you to support Shelterforce in the work that they do.